Hi guys, and welcome to another video by channel Vegan and Frodo. So thanks for being here again on my channel. Awesome to see you here again. So welcome to another day on the road. I am on day number 5. I am in town called Clairview. Sorry. It's called Clairview. And it's been an interesting day. I've done 208 to 209 Ks, basically 210. Happy with it. Excellent work. Now I feel like I need a massage. But it's been pretty good. I'm happy. But I think tomorrow might be smaller just because of the way the towns work out. Like the reason why I did like 200 over 200k and pushed for it today is because there's literally, it was like, what was that other previous, Marlborough, I think it's Marlborough, the previous town. So it was like Rockhampton, then there were a couple of smaller towns, then there was Marlborough, which was 110k or 106k in, and then it was another 100 kilometers stretch until Clairview. And it was either like take it or break it, right? Like go big or go home. So basically I was either gonna stay at Marlborough for half of the day and not sure what to do with myself. Like, well, I would have just chilled and stretched and stuff, or I could have just kept on going and got to Clairview. And yes, granted, I got here after dark and I did maybe like hour and a half of riding in the darkness, which was fine. Which was fine. Really, I've done plenty of riding in the dark. I think I'm really spoiled and I don't enjoy it as much anymore. Just because I get so spoiled of riding with rides during the day. But in reality, I had 2 lights on. I had my little flickery light, which is actually really good as well. And then I had my King Bride from Fixo, and they worked magic. I honestly don't think that setup would last in terms of hours long. So if I was to ride into the night, for example, I wouldn't do 100k on them. I think they would run out, quite honestly, run out of charge. Because I've tried out Fixo before and I think it runs out maybe at 3 or whatever, like, so I wouldn't risk it, but definitely it's fine for like an extra 20k or whatever. So that was good and that was fine, and I had one sort of pointing one-ish kind of direction and the other light pointing more to the side of the road, but then I also could manage it with my hand and it could shine straight, right? So I was able to see what was happening in the corner of the road as well as, you know, up front of me. And I had 2 red lights as well, 2 backlights. So one was a constant beam, red beam, that was like really, really good. I really do like that light. And then another one was another Fixo light that was more like a flickery thing. And they both lasted fine, like, and they're good. I know that my red light, my good beam light, back one, lasts for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, because sometimes it'll be about 4 hours. So I'm happy with that. It's pretty good. But anyway, enough of talking about lights. So we're good. We got here. I'm staying in this teeny little camp. I don't know if you can see it. I'd move it around. I'll show you maybe a little bit later, but I showed it in the vlog. It's not a very big little room. Not very big little towel. But it's only $50, so it's absolutely fine for what it is. The bathroom and shower stuff are outside, and there's actually like this massive python out there. And when I first saw it, I was like, shit. And I think the python saw me and was like, shit, there's a human. What do I do? So we kind of stared. I walked away and then I was like, for crying out loud, like, just freaking get your shit done. So I just walked up and I had to like unhook the door. So I did that and basically used what I need to do. And then the python just kind of, you know, back a little bit under this thing right here, what do you call it, in the cabins or whatever, but it's like a bunch of these cabins in a row, so I think it sits under the very like front one, and I'm in, sort of in the middle. But anyway, pythons are not scary, so we shouldn't be afraid of them. We just, I don't know, as humans don't seem to like snakes. But I'm talking about like everything right now. I actually had a specific topic to talk to you about. Okay, what I'm going to talk to you about tonight, and what I was going to talk to you tonight, is I actually think it's something important, and I didn't really, well, understand it as much when I first started doing this. Is obviously vision is incredibly important, right? And especially I'm going north, and it's getting hotter and hotter every day. Like today it was 30 plus C already, and I'm not even, you know, top of the country, so it does get hot. And if you wear glasses, like I wear glasses on, like, not all the time, but I often wear glasses in regular life, like at work and stuff. And when I'm riding, I like to wear them for, like, it's to make the distance, you know, clear. And like I wear them for driving and stuff. But when you're on a bike and you're riding, you know, in the sun from like up, down, and it's always really, really sunny, it's right in your eye, it's incredibly bright. Like, you need to be wearing sunnies, right? You need to be wearing sunglasses. So the sunglasses that I use, and I have these ones. You might have seen me wearing them in my vlogs or anything. I'm not like, obviously I'm not sponsored or whatever. Like, I bought these myself. I actually bought them secondhand off Brisbane Bicycle Market on Facebook. I bought them off someone, but because my other sunglasses, I lost them. So anyway, these are good, and they're not top of the range or anything, but I have tried on Oakley's that were pretty like much better as well. Like, Oakley's are generally really good, and like I have friends who have like even cooler Oakley's. But anyway, these are good, and when you like put them on, the thing that I like about them is that it's like there's this side bit here. I think it's just designed right. It's like for aero design and stuff. But it's also really good. It stops the wind, it stops the bugs, it stops the sun. When you're riding on the road, right, on the road here, and the sun is just from the side here, it just hits your face, but at least, like, you know, your eyes, and it's fine. Anyway, like seriously, they're so much better. I undervalued how important things like this are. Because like back in the day, I'd be like, when I first starting out cycling, it was just like, why can't you wear regular, you know, fashion sunglasses? And it's just like, no way. Like, after trying something like this on and riding in that for a day versus just, you know, your regular fashion sunglasses, like, no way. Like, whether you like the way they look or not, like, it doesn't really matter sometimes, because it's more important that the actual functionality, and that it is that much better. Like, you see things clearer, and there's no glaring, and like I said, the shape is a lot more functional for the sport of cycling, basically. And I know they use it for rowing and all these other things, but yeah, definitely. So anyway, if you have to wear glasses though, right, so these are regular sunnies. They're not, you know, some fancy lens. Well, it's a good sunglass lens. But when you wear glasses in your regular life and you want to go cycling, obviously you're either going to need to get your sunnies custom made with, you know, the shading and everything, and UV protection, as well as the actual, you know, whatever you need for your eyes. Or you can, what I do, I wear contact lenses. Because I live in the hot country, and because I ride in the sun the whole day, I understand that for my eyes, it's like, it can be a bit of an issue. Like sometimes it has been, that they just get really dried up, or especially I notice it afterwards, like after like a week, because I'd end up wearing the contact lenses like the whole day for however many days straight, and then it just, I guess they just get irritated after a while, right? Because there's always something in there, and there's always the sun and the wind, and it's just, anyway, like the whole general body, I guess, gets a bit of a wear and tear. I don't know if you want to put it that way. But what I have done on this trip, first of all, I actually have a little medicine, you can say medicine little kit thing, where I have, like, you know, your basic things that you might need, like if you get a cold or whatever. But this thing, I'm using this right now, and these are just like eye drops and you use them when you have lenses. And basically I've been using them, and they're helping me, like, they're not really anything, they're just like lubricating basically the eye. And it's been really good. It's been really good, because otherwise you're always wearing lenses and in and out, and it's just, I found them very, very helpful. And whether you need it or not, like, I'm not using it all the time, like daily kind of thing, I just like occasionally use it. But I think it's a good little thing to have with you. And like, seriously, it's like 10 mil, it's like 10 grams. Like, you know, it's not heavy, but it can make your life just that much better and that much easier. And you know how irritating it is to ride when your eye is itching or it's dry, and you just like freaking trying to put water in there, trying to make it like lubricated with water, because I've done that, and it's just not as good compared to using something that is actually made for it, made for lubricating the eye. And it just makes riding a lot easier, especially if you're going long distance and on and on and on and on, not just like a one-off, like a weekend ride or whatever. So I wanted to talk, that's what I wanted to say, and now I realized that this video is like almost 12 minutes long. So again, sorry, I'm gonna stop it here, stop it now, so it's not super duper long. But anyway, those are like the main things I guess I want to talk about. I could just sit here and talk all day, hey, like, cause all I've been doing is writing and not talking, and I feel like I want to talk to people, but anyway, it's fine. I should get to bed, and tomorrow we'll figure out where we're riding to. I need to look at maps and work out the best place to ride to tomorrow, because, you know, I don't want it to be too short as well, but then I don't want it to be extremely long. And these towns, they kind of, where they're located, it's just, yeah, it's a little bit funny. It can be a bit funny. Also, things are biting me. I don't understand how things managing to bite me, like mosquitoes and things, but things are biting me, and I'm just like scratching. I'm just like, so irritating. Sorry, TMI. Oh, okay. Anyway, okay, I should go to bed. I should let you go and do whatever you are doing in your amazing, awesome life. And I will most definitely see you tomorrow and chat to you tomorrow. Again, I'm on Strava. If you're not following me already and you want to follow this ride, it's under Traveling Vegan and Frodo. And I'm also on Instagram, where I do posts and things as well, and post some photos. That's also Traveling Vegan and Frodo, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do that as well. Anyway, this video is super long, so I'll say goodnight now. Hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. Thank you for watching the video, especially till the end, if you watch it to the end. Remember to stop counting calories, start counting hills. Count your adventures, count your passions. Live life to the max, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.